Okay. Good evening, chat. It's your local Simon Fraser University VTuber back at it again. Good to see you all. We do have, as I mentioned in the chat before we started, we do have a guest watching the stream with us tonight. Dr. Rebecca Goyan from the Department of Chemistry from Faculty of Science. She is the one who is leading this charge of bringing Cappu to the Faculty of Science. So thank you very much to her for making this happen. Very exciting stuff. And I guess that's what we're doing tonight. You can see the 4 quadrants of this canvas. We've got the 4 departments that I'm going to be drawing tonight. Biology, chemistry, physics, and earth science. I have a rough idea. I have an approximate idea of what the first 3 entail, but I'm not 100% sure what earth science would look like. So, oh, I forgot. I need to start up my music. There we go. Oh, whoa. Vibes. Nah, different song. That's better. Okay, vibes. So yeah, I think that if there are any scientists in chat tonight, especially Rebecca, Dr. Goyan, would you prefer that we call you Rebecca or Dr. Goyan, or what would be better? But if there are any scientists in chat, please feel free to weigh in, because I am not a scientist. Just because my loading animation has me doing some strange experiments. As the technician said, my glasses are safely rated, so don't worry about me. But I don't know if that's the best safety policy to follow. Becky, okay, whatever you prefer. Becky, Rebecca, we will do that. But I guess let's get started. We'll start with. I feel like the easiest one to start with is chemistry, because everyone kind of knows what chemistry entails, which is like, you know, beakers and science requires too much thinking. We gotta be thinking. We're students. We're university students and faculty. We gotta be using our brain. Lab coat and glasses. Okay, you got it. You got it for sure. But is there anything else we could add on top of the lab coat and glasses? I mean, I'm thinking holding a beaker, maybe holding a potion of some kind would make sense. But on top of that, I guess chemistry should be fairly simple. I feel like I should do an explanation for context for people who don't know. So, Cappu are these creatures that Hi! Okay, welcome, Luck Fox. Mascot head design and plush toys. That's so awesome as a fursuit, as a furry and fursuit creator. I appreciate that. That's really cool. But tonight we're gonna be drawing these creatures that I call Cappu, which the lore goes that the Burnaby Simon Fraser University Burnaby campus on the mountain has a large population of raccoons. This is true in real life. If you ever visit the campus, there's gonna be a lot of raccoons. And when me and my friend Faye came to Earth from our magic world. I don't have magic myself, but he does. And I was messing around with one of his potions, and if you saw my animation, my intro animation, all it takes is a raccoon falling into that red potion to be turned into a Cappu, which is this species. And we do have, I mean, I say we, because I used to be one of these before I took this form when I came to Earth. But, they have a higher capacity for intelligence, and they love to learn and learn new things. And so we ended up enrolling them at SFU. Oh, wait, true. The tails may be a problem, because like they could be a tripping hazard. They could fall into like the whatever's in the beakers. So we should probably be mindful of that. But here you can see all the types of Cappus, at least in our department, which is the School of Interactive Arts and Technology. So you've got like the sound design Cappu, and the cameraman, cinematographer. We've got one doing VR stuff. There's one drawing. He's just like me, for real. And a gamer. But yes, all right. So we are gonna be starting with the chemist Cappu, and I see we've got some suggestions. So Rebecca said Erlenmeyer flask or bubbling test tube. I like the sound of that. Let's do both. And yeah, I think a hairnet is a good call. You know, just to keep it out of the way. Maybe have it tied up. Could be good. But let's get started with that. Let me just make my layers to start with. Chemistry. Okay. Alright, so let me look up a reference. What does an Erlenmeyer flask look like? Ah, it's the classic chemistry one, the ones that are shaped like this. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, I think I have an image forming in my mind, so I think I know what. I'm a furry and I do fursuit head design drawings. That is so cool, Blockfox. I love that as someone who also has an interest in that kind of thing, so that's really cool. Probably should have a face mask. Okay, so we're thinking safety goggles at the very least. And then we're thinking a tail net, perhaps? Or tying up the tail so that it's not a tripping hazard. And then we've got lab coats, and we've got the flask and the test tube. Am I missing anything here? Let me know if I'm missing anything. No face mask. Okay. Good point. Thank you. It's good to have a new person, a new regular in chat then. Hi, Chiktori. Okay, so we're gonna start out with so no mask. I mean, do you normally wear a mask when you're working with chemicals in the lab? I feel like, as someone who has taken like chemistry 100 before, I don't remember having to do that, but I might be wrong. I could be wrong though. But yeah, granted, I never took chemistry past first year, so I'm not entirely sure, but okay, random meme boy is validating me. I will defer to the actual chemist in the room. COVID type thing. Could be, could be. Okay, I think this cap was gonna be really focused. Fume hoods. Ah, true, true. Okay, so hold on, let me reset my pose a little bit. My arm is being a little wonky, but yeah. Okay, no face mask. Safety goggles. I remember there being multiple types of safety goggles, but let me find a reference picture. Probably. Do we go with like the glasses or like the kind with the actual like rubber strap? I'm not sure which one would be better. My impression is kind of this, because when I did when I was doing like first year or like high school level chem, this is the type that we watched. Purple safety goggles, dang. Okay, okay. You can burn your nose hair. I genuinely can't tell if that's a real hazard. Those work. Okay, good to know, good to know. Let's see. So they kind of go up like this. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking have this chemist Kapu basically pouring some kind of chemical into an Erlenmeyer flask from the test tube. Hi, furry teacher. Hey, we don't know for sure if the teacher is a furry, okay? Let's not make any assumptions here. You could say I'm a furry. I'm not a teacher, but I am a student that has done teaching related things before, so that kind of counts, but okay. Look of determination or smiling? Yeah. Wait, Rebecca, can you confirm if the mixing toxic chemicals without a mask means you could burn your nose hair? Is that a real thing? Without a fume hood? Is that a real hazard? Oh, okay, yes. I don't mind you calling me a furry teacher, that's fine. You're not incorrect. Also, hi, Eric. You walked into Cappu art time. Sorry to put you on the spot, Rebecca. It's mostly a joke. I don't know if that's a real thing, though. Okay, good to know. Nose hair burning is not a real... I mean, I feel like it may be not completely off the table. You've lost your senses. Okay, wait, that's kind of scary, actually. From like, doing chemistry work? That's just... Is it like temporary? Is it like a temporary thing? That sounds really scary. That does not sound good. It can't be like a normal thing, right? Like it's probably just a mishap that happens by accident, but... You can't smell rotten eggs gas for very long. Yikes, that is scary. Shoutouts to scientists, I could not be doing that. Okay, so we've got our Cappu here. I think we've got... That's true. So, when you think about it, science is just magic. Like, that's just magic. Okay, so I'm thinking... Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the vibes. Okay, so we've got test tube here. You burned all the hair on your hands. Holy moly. You mean like your hands were covered in like... Oh god, that's really scary to me, actually. That is genuinely... I didn't... So like... When you light the Bunsen burner, is it like oil on your hands or gasoline where like your whole the whole thing sets on fire? That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Once again, shout out to scientists. I could not. Could not be me. Thank you. Larry's spitting facts right now. It's true. It's true. Also, hi, Faye. And also, hi, Larry. Good to see you guys, as usual. I say that like you're always here. But, like, I mean that in a way of, like, it is always nice to have you. But yes. Any sufficiently advanced tech is indistinguishable from magic. And this is the truth. Okay, so we're gonna have the Erlenmeyer flask here. So we got the safety goggles, and I wasn't sure if there's any other... Thank you! I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. We just started. We're gonna be here for a little while. Okay. Okay, what chemicals should we be putting in here? What's happening here? I'm gonna let the people who are more educated in chemistry than I decide. And like what that means is like what colors and what kind of consistency. I'll try my best to represent it in this art, but I have no idea, and I'm open to taking suggestions. Should we stick to SFU colors? We can. I mean, Cappu by design is fairly themed after SFU colors with like the red bandana, but totally up to you. Okay, how do people hold test tubes? The flask shouldn't be too hard. I think I'll just paw like this, but Sugar Lotus has a suggestion. Make the Cappu stick its tongue out. Because you always do that under your mask. Okay, I mean, hey, I'll take it from a real person who works with chemicals. I believe you. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to say that chemical and not butcher it. Phenolphthalein? Phenol. I give up. I tried. Phenolphthalein. I tried. And thank you, Block Fox. The worst thing you have to learn to spell in chemistry. God, I can't imagine. Okay, actually, I think maybe biology people have it a little bit worse. They've got to remember all like the genus types and how to spell all the species, which, Latin. Phenolphthalein. Okay, got it. Noted. Phenolphthalein. Okay. I guess Cappus are allowed to keep their bandana on. Okay, I need to think about how a Cappu would hold a test tube with their stubby little fingers. It's like I'm gonna hold a pen. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Latin is silly. How do you disrespect the Latin people like this? HGH ask. This is not Adobe Illustrator, this is Clip Studio Paint, my preferred drawing program of choice. Okay, wait, Eric says Japonica is just Japanese flora and fauna. Interesting. How do they hold the megaphone? A great question. Magic. I think we're probably overthinking it. Like they do have opposable thumbs, kind of small ones, but it should be possible. So I'm just going to. I'm thinking about how this works. Hands doing hand things indeed. Okay, that's right. That's correct. Okay. I got this. Guys, I got this. I'm locking in. See? Bam. Hand. Magic. Thank you, Snot Eater, for believing in me. Okay. So, we're going with... Okay, I'm gonna take Rebecca's suggestion of, phenolphthalein. I'm gonna go look it up. Wow! I just typed phenol and the second result is phenolphthalein safety data sheet. So that's cool. Ah, it is pink. That's fun. Okay. So I guess like test tube thing can be pink, and then I guess in the flask it can be clear. Scientists be Googling. Me, I be Googling. Okay, there we go. Is this another endurance stream? Not if I have anything to say about it. It's not gonna be 8 hours. Cappus are easier to draw than humans. A lot easier. For the record. Okay, and then we have... Nope, guys, we're not doing another 8-hour stream. We absolutely are not. I don't have it in me, not tonight. I'm too eepy. I know, I said that last time, but seriously. We're just gonna draw these Cappus, and it's gonna be nice and fun and relatively easy to do, and then we're chilling. Okay, I think that looks good. That looks okay, right? How was that sleep after that stream? I didn't get enough because I had a meeting and class after that. But it's okay because last night I got the first sleep, proper long sleep in a long time, and it was nice. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. When I googled phenolphthalein, the results looked like it looked pretty watery to me, so I'm just gonna treat it like regular water, I guess. No, for real this time. Sleeping for real this time, I promise. Hi, Mercury. It's going. I'm learning about chemistry today. I learned how to pronounce phenolphthalein, which is cool. What do I gotta draw? Enlighten me. The bread from TF2. Perhaps. Not today. Today we have a specific task. You also learned chemistry in secondary school. Nice. I will say that I didn't really... I think the most exposure I got to chemistry specifically is in first year chem, like required first year science course chem. So that's what I know, which is, it's cool. It was really stressful. I think what I remember is having to do like what's it called, a titration, like on a time limit for a lab, and it was terrifying and stressful, and we aren't sure why they make everyone take chemistry. I mean, you don't think that everyone should know at least a little chemistry? It is pretty specific. Ah, you learned pharmacy chem. Cool. Cool. I'm glad you guys are competent because, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to take any more science classes after my required first ones. Who are we torturing? True. Maybe torture in different ways is really what's happening. Cappu mixing up cough syrup. No. We are not drinking the chemicals that are being mixed in the lab. Carlos, we are not... we are not doing that. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot about lab coats. Okay, so we are having lab coats, right? Lab coat. Guys, do not put anything in the lab in your mouth. You heard it here first. Do not, under any circumstances, put whatever you are mixing, whatever is in the lab, do not. I understand the compulsion. I do. Especially after looking up this liquid, and I'm like, ooh, pink drink. Don't do it. Mercury says, oh wait, hold on, let me read chat. Chemistry is part of examining material analysis. Yeah, I believe you. That tracks. That is, I can definitely see the applications of why people need to learn chemistry. Is X-Lax a laxative? Is that... Saki had the same thought as me. I googled it and I was like, Pepto-Bismol! Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait, I need to look up lab coats. What do lab coats? Does it need to be closed or can it be open? I feel like I've seen it be open a lot. Like okay, hold on. It kind of looks like a blazer, like. Actually, is the Cappu allowed to wear its scarf over the top? Is that bad safety practice? Okay. So we've got lab coat, we've got safety goggles. That is true. Geologists, to my knowledge, absolutely are all about rocks, including I think I had a friend who did earth sciences or something related to geology, and he absolutely did say that it is like a common thing to be licking rocks. Wait, it would be tucked into the collar. Okay, got it. So I will follow proper safety procedures. This Cappu will tuck the scarf into the collar. Yeah, Mercury, that you know what? That totally makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, everything is technically made out of chemicals. We are all chemicals. I'm chemicals. You're chemicals. That's right. Tasty rocks. Have you guys seen that, like, someone made, like a periodic table, but they replaced, they sorted it in order of how lickable it is. How... Wait, I need to go find this now, right now. Periodic table by how safe it is to lick. Uh-huh. I found it. Please, chemists in chat, please verify. Is this true? I'm just gonna leave this, like, at the bottom of the screen while I draw the Cappu. Please reconsider. I think to my understanding, the things in the please reconsider category are like, you probably shouldn't even be near it in any capacity unprotected. It's pretty, okay, it's chemist confirmed, pretty accurate. Wait, yeah, like, they're like, the purple ones are like engineered, right? Like, they're created manually by scientists, and also they're super reactive and dangerous to be around. Will taste like metal. Wait, actually, where's lead? I'm about to expose my my fake knowledge. I don't remember where. It's PB, right? I think. Am I crazy? I forgot. I'm gonna leave it on the canvas just because it's funny. It is PB? Wait, lead is PB? Okay, I remembered. Oh. Okay, wait, I did it! I remembered it. I'm right. Carlos! Carlos, no! No, the Cappu is not trying to lick the chemicals. We put the tongue out because I think it was a Sugar Lotus who said that when I'm pouring chemicals in the lab, I always stick my tongue out under my mask, and I'm like, you know what? I'll take it from a real chemist. Stop it, guys! Stop. Chemical not for eat. Thank Black Fox. I appreciate your kind words. Okay, so the scarf is here. This is the chest fluff, and the scarf is here. And okay. Hi, Oddlight. We're starting with the chemists. The chemists. Okay, the real problem is that we tend to open our mouths when we concentrate. You ended up eating chloroform? Did you get woozy? Is it like the movies? Did you get super woozy? That is terrifying. Okay, I should figure out, like, how is this body gonna look? That's genuinely, that's so scary. Gums and lips going no— oh my god. no. That doesn't sound fine, Kevin. That is not fine at all. Okay, thinking about the pose, I think that... So we kind of have like hunched over focused Kappu, so I think like a little bit of a more exaggerated pose with a very slight action line here. Please, I need to know the stories of what life was like before gloves and safety standards. I need to know. Are you familiar with, there's a YouTuber called Chubby Emu who makes like patient horror stories, that are really, really fun to watch. Although I don't know if that's is that like more biology or not quite chemistry? There's a little bit of chemistry involved, I think. But please, I need to, the tail curled up over the shoulder. Good call, good call. Okay, let me figure out how that will look. Yes, okay, Chubby Emu enjoyers in chat, we know. We know the horrors of how easy it is to be eating the 2-day-old spaghetti, the rice that has been left in the fridge. Yes, yes, HGH ask. The guy A man ate 20 silica gel do not eat packets. This is what happened to his liver. Maybe we should see the tip coming over the shoulder because it is behind the coat. That's a let me see if I can figure this out. So okay, here's the thing, Tech. That story, that Chubby Emu story about the guy who ate all the silica do not eat silica gel packets, he was completely fine. That's the worst part. Like, the worst part is that he turned out to be totally... Kappus do have thumbs. It's very hard to make out, but like this here is technically an opposable thumb. Yes, Alt-Light, these were requested by... In fact, Rebecca in chat right now, she is actually one of the senior lecturers from the Department of Chemistry, from the Faculty of Science. I'm gonna... Yes. I think I'm gonna like try and do like a hair tie, maybe. Yeah. But yeah. So I think I was talking about the Chubby Emu episode where the guy ate the silica gel packets. So like literally the only thing that happened despite eating like a kilogram of the silica gel, like the desiccants, was he got dehydrated because it absorbed like a bunch of the moisture in his body. But like after they put the saline solution in him, he was literally completely fine. He just had a psychotic break that made him eat the silica gel. Which, yeah, compared to the stories where like people just eat people eat innocent looking leftovers and then they get hit with Staphylococcus aureus and then they die. It's really something to behold. Trying to think of how to draw a hairnet over this, or tail net rather. Is this kind of what you were imagining with the tail peeking over the shoulder? Ooh, crime scene investigations. Those can be interesting. Thanks, Kevin. Oh, okay, it's supposed to be just the tip. Oops, my bad. I will erase this tail. And we will try again. Okay. Carlos, do not eat Do not eat the elements of the periodic table. Tip coming over the shoulder because it is behind the coat. Okay. Okay. Do not the elements. Do not nom the elements. Guys, please. Okay. Okay, there's the tail. Do Cappu tails stand up like squirrels though? No, they don't, but in this case, so normally the tails, I mean, they can, like, they go up like this, but also they can just kind of obey gravity and be on the floor. It's up to them where they want to put their tails, to be honest. Okay. Yes, like dog tails. You have done food safety. Don't eat old rice. Yeah, I learned about that from that Chubby Emu video. It's crazy what can happen to rice in the fridge. It is also very sad because I love rice. I will not put googly eyes on the tail. Okay, okay, here's the thing. Silica dust, I feel like is a totally different beast to the silica gel packets. How many times on this stream are we going to be saying, do not eat the chemicals? Please. I guess, yes, technically food is made of chemicals, but we're talking about the periodic table of elements chemicals. Food chemistry. True. True. I do use salt. You know what I meant! We were talking about this! Oh, that's a good point. Cappus don't normally wear shoes, as you can see, but I think that it would be a safety hazard to not wear shoes in the lab. Because this Cappu definitely needs to be following the proper safety protocol. I'm just not entirely sure what that may be. You need closed-toed shoes, if I remember correctly, so... Lab coat? I mean... Okay, I'm pretty sure that the reason you wear the the booties of shame! I think that'd be really cute. Yeah, so like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the reason you have to wear closed-toed shoes in the lab when you're handling chemicals and stuff is to protect your feet if you spill something. So... I think that, like, their feet are still pretty unprotected. So I think they probably should wear the booties of shame. Build-A-Bear shoes. Okay, yeah. We will give we will give this Cappu lil booties. Actually, what is... I just want to confirm what booties of shame look like. Because, like, for me, I think of, what... Like, those plastic... Those blue plastic elastic coverings that you put on your feet? Is that a thing? That you wear? Yes! Okay, that is what I was thinking of. Yes, yes, okay, we're on the right... Okay. Alright, Cappu, you get booties of shame. Okay, so we've got the lab coat. Lab coat is good. And then we got safety goggles, and the tail is not a tripping hazard on the floor. Tail is off the floor. And we're gonna give this Cappu booties of shame, because I think that'd be really funny. Excuse... Saran wrapping your feet? Interesting. So, I guess at the time, modern problems required solutions, and that is certainly a solution. Also, I think lab coats have pockets, right? All right, take note, folks. You heard it here first. Wear sandals into the lab at your own peril. Or get saran wrapped. Okay. They do have pockets. Okay, good. Okay, lab coat and booties of shame. There we go. This Cappu is now adequately protected. I hope. Where is the fume hood? Great question. I do not have... Unfortunately, I don't think I have it in me right now to draw a disembodied fume hood for this. But maybe later down the line? True. Ah, yeah, okay. I was wondering about whether the lab coat should be open or closed, but... Because, like, I was looking at some reference pictures of lab coat, like, people wearing lab coats, and sometimes they're open and sometimes they're closed, and I'm not sure which is the right way. I have to assume closed is better, right? We can change it. If it would be better for the coat to be closed, I totally could do that. Easy fix. They are supposed to be closed. Okay. Let us close this Cappu's lab coat then. Alright, closing the lab coat. No problemo. Okay, listen. Take it up with all the reference pictures I found on Google where they, for some reason, all have their lab coats wide open. I guess it looks cooler. I kind of understand that. That's right. Okay. There. Now it is closed. Yeah, I did see some of the pictures, I will admit, were from like medical TV shows or something, so... Faye, that's a good point. Cappus are usually naked. Hey, they're not inherently irresponsible if you teach them the right way, okay? See? This lab coat is closed now. Okay, Carlos, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Hello, Hawkins. One force. That's true. That is true. It's not really naked if there's fur, so... Pleasure to have you. Okay, so... We now have proper safety procedures, Cappu, with lab coat closed. As it should be. And Cappu wearing booties of shame. There we go. All right. There we go. I think Cappu's bottom legs need to be a bit wider. And this should have pockets, which I will add right now. After I thicken this leg. That looks right. Yeah. Okay, Chemist Cappu is almost ready to go. Please do not skin the Cappus for fur coats, please. Thank you, Hawkins. I am trying my best. Okay, I was gonna say we just started, but it's almost been an hour and wow, time is fake. I hate that. Close these off. Booties of shame. Wait, blink and you miss what? Okay, bye Mercury! Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. No bonk. Okay, so we've got lab coat, we've got booties, we've got safety glasses. I should figure out how the safety glasses attach. That's all good. It's all good. I feel, to me, it feels like I've only just started, so. Stream reminders. Perhaps. I'm not entirely sure how those work. Okay. I think that's good for Chemistry Cappu now. Just need to finish off this pocket. No, we're not doing an 8-hour stream. We are not. We are not! Yes, our Discord does have pings. And I also post about it on Twitter and Bluesky. Okay. I think that this is good for coloring now. Yay, I'm glad you like it, Rebecca. Okay. I think that's got everything we need. Tail is up. Chemistry is happening. Lab coat is closed and safe. Carlos, please don't jinx it. Please, please, please. What do you need drawings of Erlenmeyer flasks for? Okay. Okay, coloring time for reals, for reals. Don't forget the pen in the pocket. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Good call. I like that. That sounds legit. How do they look? They're like clipped in like this. That's okay. Listen, we say in SCIENCE that you don't need to be good at drawing to succeed in this course. You just need to be able to communicate clearly. And as long as the people understand what you're going for, that's all that you need. Okay, so the pen in the pocket is a real thing. Noted. Okay, pen in pocket, and lab coat and booties and tail up and safety goggles. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. All right, coloring time for real. And I'm gonna hit save on this before, just in case everything crashes. Let's see. SCIENCE Cappus. All right. That's a great question, Otlight. Okay. Whom is the Snot Eater? Snot Eater in chat right now is a very, very talented artist who has made some amazing fan art for me and Faye. Just breathtaking stuff. Big fan. His works, or I'm assuming Snot Eater's gender. Snot Eater's works, there includes making a mod of Balatro, which is really cool. Like, sorry, when I say a mod, I mean like edits with me and Faye in it, which is really cool, like art. And it's and then same for Pizza Tower, the Pizza Tower mod with custom animations, just amazing stuff, very cool. And a lot of cool art and animations in general. Okay, gotta make sure that the booties. There we go. You sure can. We have an art channel in our Discord, so that art channel is for posting art. Okay, and then the tail is orange. So I'm gonna fill this up. Oh, why will it not close? Come on. There we go. Oh, I couldn't request anything from you. But feel free to post like your own artwork. We always love to see it. Okay, and then the scarf is red, and the lab coat is white. Okay. We'll fill that in properly later. Okay, and then the last part is the scarf. Separate these out. Brown eyes. And add a shiny layer. Okay. Sure, if you want, I guess. I'm not sure what a resketch would look like, but I guess. Okay. And can't forget the tongue. Oh yes. Our art tags. Mine is hashtag #GimmeMoArt. Alright, now I'm gonna fill in the fur colors, and I should probably add the clothes and stuff too. A remaster? I mean, sure, I guess. I can't stop you. The avatar has 3 hands. Oh yes. I mean, technically I have these 2 hands, and then I have my drawing hand. Which is not a real... It's not part of my model. Normally you're not supposed to see my drawing hand. But... Here, let me fix that real quick. Here it is. Ta-da! Oh no! Hands stay down. Yes. Okay, I'm getting distracted, guys. Guys, I gotta lock in on this chemistry capu. Okay, we do need to color this in because behind the glass would be capu fur anyways, and we'll add the glass on top. Yes. Okay, now fur markings. I will use my favorite brush. I think that's right. Light distortions? Oh god. Please. I cannot endorse this. If that is what you do, I can't endorse this, for the record. Please do not. So, how was everyone's weekend? I had a pretty rough start where I was crunching some work and I basically didn't sleep, which was bad, but... Hi, Panda! Listen, What if this Cappu's not raw dogging the measurements? There's measurements on the tube. The lines. Okay, good to see. Everyone had a pretty chill, normal weekend. Someone's got to enjoy it. Okay, now. I'm gonna finish painting in the fur colors. Let's do the brown part first. Okay. Please, listen, the chemistry prof in chat approves, so okay, true. If you're a senior student, you can just eyeball it, right? That's fine. Okay. It is totally safe and normal, true. Okay. Oh, nearly forgot about the ears. Do not trust Carlos, chat. Well, is it the point of the Cappus to be students? And are you saying that we can't trust students with chemicals? That's the whole point they're in school, to learn how to handle chemicals. That's true. We can't be doubting him. Not when he took Chemistry 12. Okay. Alright. That looks right. And then I'm gonna add the orange. I also wouldn't trust myself with chemicals. Okay, and the last thing is the tail. Trust me, I'm a chemist. That is true. That is true. I think you're the only one who has the credential to actually say that, though. Everyone else in chat is completely making it up. Okay. The tail. The tail. Chat's going crazy right now. You guys are crazy. I'm amazed you have the balls to be saying this in front of a real chemist. You guys are wildin'. Why are you blue, indeed? Rebecca, you have the power. You have the knowledge. It is technically within your grasp. Oh god. Are we gonna get in trouble? Will admin from SFU see this and be like, why are they talking about doing Breaking Bad? Oh jeez. You literally had it all planned out. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. We are cooked. We Yeah. It was planned. It was premeditated. I'm sure, you know what, like on the topic of whether the admin will know what going full Breaking Bad means, I'm sure they've seen it, right? They're not that out of touch. God. The applied science. Not like this. I would say Breaking Bad is still very relevant today. Incredible name. Really effective and gets the point across. Almost forgot about the blue booties. Let's do that. Good one, Light. Good one. I bet your dad was secretly like loving it. Slightly erase these so it's clear that it's transparent. Okay. And thank you, Chick-Tori. That is an amazing name, and I think it was a missed opportunity to not change the business name to that. Okay, and I just have to erase it again. Booties of shame. Okay, I think most of the base colors are in. Oh, I nearly forgot about that pen, the Sharpie. Actually, in what context would you even be using a Sharpie? Listen, Knight. I'm trying my best out here. Art is hard, okay? Oh, you labeled it. Wait, but like, doesn't. Like, Sharpie's not erasable. Oh, God. Wait, guys, stop. Yeah, wouldn't it be like a whiteboard marker, maybe? I really hope this. Okay, hard cutoff tonight is going to be at 11:30. Oh shoot. You know what? That totally makes sense. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, I guess they are soluble. So, the more you know. What classes do I have tomorrow? Otlight, I am not allowed to tell you because that would be really easy to find me. Yes, I haven't fully finished coloring the Kappu stripes and stuff. I will get to it. In fact, I also need to do the pink paw pads. Here. What time do I need to be up by? I think I need to be up. I need to wake up to commute. So, something like, oh. Probably have to get up at like 8. Okay. And then the The M, the M. Still earlier than I'm comfortable with, to be honest. I am not a morning person. I honestly don't believe anyone who says they are a morning person. I think they're lying for clout. Okay. Yeah. That is good. I actually, my classes are not at 8. I just need to wake up that early to shower and also, you know, commute and stuff. But, yeah. Okay, I think we are, oh, I keep saying like we're ready to go to shading, but then I realize I missed something obvious. Okay, so pink liquid. Phenolphthalein, is very bright pink, so I will put the solution in. There we go. Ah. Okay, that looks fine. Oh, it's supposed to turn pink. Oh, wait, so what is it normally? Is it, like, clear normally? So it should look like, okay, it would be clear. Okay, got it. So, Oh. Oh, there we go. Ah, it's clear until you pour it in. Okay, so let me fix that real quick. Begone pink. And begone pink. Okay, so 8 a.m. class. Disgusting. Thank you, Otlight. Someone who understands that art cannot be created fast. So true. We are just trying to survive out here. Okay. Need to get rid of that little bit of pink right there. Oh, no. Okay, and then, so now it's clear. Now it's pretty clearly clear. And then it turns pink once it splashes down here. "8 a.m. French class" sounds like that sounds like a nightmare. I am so sorry. Jeez. That sounds like it would mess with your head bad if they kept speaking French to you. I am sorry. Wait, curvy pink. Okay, let's try that. Instead, because like I looked it up and a lot of the reference pictures for when I googled this chemical was very aggressively neon fuchsia looking pink. Guess I could. Thank you, Panda. I'm gonna go try again anyways. Oh. Excuse me, 7 a.m. class? Is that allowed? Most people. Okay, let's say that this Cappu is very skilled and has succeeded in Pepto-Bismol pink. It is more realistic if it's neon. Okay, fine. I'll go back to doing that. Okay, there we go. All right. Now, shading, shading, shading. I think... Well, who knows? Maybe it's not a first-year Cappu. I mean, why else would this Cappu be eyeballing something like this? Oh, I forgot about the safety goggles. Let me see if I can add clear... I do not miss those days of very, very early classes at all. And I could not do that. I could not be doing that. Really pushing it to have 10 a.m. class for me. Okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, I see the problem. Hold on. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. Aha! Thank you. Thank you for the insight, Rebecca. I think, what do you mean by no middle school? Like, is it just called secondary school? Or, like, what is that? You just skip it? What did you do after elementary before high? I see. I mean, I did I dealt with like primary, secondary, so I figured that like the distinction of, you know, middle or high, middle, junior, whatever, I figured that was just like a North American thing. And at the end of the day, everyone's going through the same number of years of school. I see. Interesting. Interesting. I never even really thought about it, but I guess that is a distinction that is made. Okay. I think that looks okay. Gotta add the shiny nose dot. And make it a little smaller. Okay. Okay. What's left? Shading. Okay, bye, Carlos. I don't appreciate your sassiness, but it will be epic when it is finished. I swear. Listen, we might have to split this across multiple streams. I never said that I'd be able to finish all 4 of these in one go, okay? Uh-oh. Did I make a mistake? I did. Goodbye. Okay. Alright. I'm locking in, guys. I'm locking in. We are gonna draw the heck out of this. That's right, Knight. I did not say that I would be doing more than one. There was no promises of that. I mean, I'll try my best. Don't get me wrong. Yes, Chick Tori, I do know how to do animation. I have been thinking about doing it, like, on stream, but there's never been a need for me to do animation. You might see it in an upcoming project, though, hint hint. We'll see. But what prompted that randomly? Okay. Panda knows. Yeah, we totally can do a second night. I'd be down to do that. Maybe animation stream. But honestly, I wouldn't stress about it too much about not having too many people. Like, live streams are a very particular type of entertainment that not all people enjoy watching. Cough cough, I'm talking about myself. So that's okay. Plus, like, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think I need to make this darker. For darker. A 1-year commitment to content creation. No, I don't. I mean, I will defer to tech about what the rules mean. But we get breaks. It's pretty chill. Okay, I think that looks fine. Okay. And then the shading is good. Okay. All right. Now. Oh yeah, hydrate. Guys, water break. And I'm gonna take a bite of pizza. Wait, H2O is censored by YouTube? Is this censorship of the sciences? Welcome to chat, T-Man. I'm not sure why you're calling me your mom. That's not very nice. Tech, are you okay? Tech, what are you talking about? Wild. Big if they are really big if true if they're actually trying to censor you for saying H2O. Okay, shadows from the safety glasses. You're not wrong though. Okay. Alright, that looks good. I think now I will put shading on the coat. Oh god, not the whether water is wet debate again. I say again, I just mean in general, this seems... You wouldn't think of this as such a hotly debated topic, and yet here we are. Oh, Chicktori, if you want this brush, I'm happy to give it to you. If you use Clip Studio Paint, it's available for free. I really like it. I'll link it in Discord after the stream is over. Just remind me. Chris Hatfield. Is that, you know what? I gotta look this up. Hold on. I see it. Canadian Space Agency. Wringing out water on the ISS for science. That's really cool. It's got 21 million views. Holy. Wild. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Where does it happen? Oh, that is so cool. That is so trippy. Whoa. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's weird. I am learning. You guys know I love to learn. That's a good... Is it like surface tension? Kevin, go watch the video yourself, but like... Hold on, I'll show a screenshot here. But like, you should go watch the video. It's really trippy. Yes, not eater. I do be learning. But yeah, super cool. Did he start a music career? I guess he sang Space Oddity in space. That's sick. What a legend. That's super neat. Canada has all the cool celebrities. And also, maybe not so cool celebrities. But you know, that's how it is. This guy's super cool though. Yeah. See, like, actual, like, that's a bucket list item and he got to pull it off. What a legend. Oh, man. Yeah, wait, wouldn't that be a huge hazard? To have a water floating around? I guess, like, they could just push it away. They could just push the droplets away because, you know, if it gets too close. They have filtration systems. Ah. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. Pizza bite. Going around and drinking the water droplets. That sounds so fun. Pac-Man vibes. Ow. I wish I could do that. Okay. I'm gonna add some shinies to the booties of shame. I see. Okay, that is a good point, that they wouldn't launch the ISS without protecting from water damage, but I think I like the mental image of, like, making one of the astronauts going around, have him go around and, Pac-Man. I've heard the name Waterworld before. I feel like it was a TV show, but I'm probably wrong. Oh, it was a very long movie. I see. Okay. Read, you heard it here first, folks. Read your textbooks instead of watching Waterworld. No, I don't want to do my readings. Waterworld, isn't that like the one about the world flooding, or am I crazy? It's that bad. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Yikes. But bad in what way? Like it's just schlocky? Or... like the story was bad? Okay. I was gonna do something and then I forgot what it was gonna be. Too long, too predictable, story not compelling. Dang, the roasts. Jeez. Well, now I have to know, Rebecca, what's your taste in movies like? What's your top movie? That's sunk cost fallacy if I've ever heard it. Okay, let's see. Am I missing anything? Maybe... I mean, this is looking pretty good, right? Am I— oh, whiskers! Is that bad safety practice to not have the whiskers tied up? Wait, you watch anime? What do you watch? The whiskers would be needed. It's true. It's okay. Here they are. K-pop Demon Hunters mentioned. The whiskers burn because of the chemicals. Oh no! Poor Cappu. We're going up, up, up. Mentioned? Ah, I nearly forgot. I have to shade this part. Okay. Almost done with this first Cappu, guys. We're almost there. Epic. Nice. I like Golden. I think that Golden is my favorite song from the movie. I don't know if that's a cliche. My hot take, my K-pop Demon Hunters hot take is I don't really care for I don't care for soda pop at all. It doesn't click for me. I don't care for it. Okay, let's see. Is it not? I mean, I feel like everyone loves soda pop. I don't know. Maybe I've just been exposed to people who really like it for some reason. Okay. Wait, what do you mean the health craze? What are you talking about? Alright. Interesting. Very strange. I think the last thing is I kind of want to add a little bit of light on the coat. Very, very light though. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then the very, very last step for this is to do this. My favorite step is basically brightening the colors with an overlay layer like this. In this case, I will use orange. Okay. I think that Chemist Cappu is finished. That is Chemist Cappu. God, only 3 more to go. Oh, jeez. It took 90 minutes, more than 90 minutes, about 100 minutes. but there's one down. I think, what should the next one be? Biology? Well, okay, so, one down. Who's next? Physics, or biology, or earth sciences? And then, like, what would they look like? Because my gut tells me to go to biology, but I don't even know what physics trust. What would a physics Cappu look like? What would it be doing? Sugar Lotus? No promises. The Demon Core! Ooh, I like the idea of the telescope. That's a good one. I have no idea what physics Cappu should be. That's why you guys are here. Please advise. Definitely crazy hair. Okay, so crazy fur. Got it. Okay. I am going to... Wait. First I need to look up what a Van der Graaf generator is. What is that? What does that look like? Oh, it's the crazy... Oh, it's the thing, the ball that you touch to make your hair crazy. I'm not sure. Telescope? Of course. Microscopes, Petri dish. That's true. That's the easy pick. Okay. Let's do the Van der Graaf. I hope I'm saying that right. Van der Graaf? Van der Graaf? Lasers? Ooh, that cap is too big. Okay, so what are we? How do? Cause like, Gabu with laser gun. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what. Is it physics, engineering, or pure physics science? I would err on the side of pure physics, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, when I think of physics, I just think of equations, and then I also think of, like, dropping balls and measuring their time. I don't know. Like, here's the thing about lasers, right? Even if I were to draw, I would be like, yeah, okay, let's draw Kappa with lasers. What does that mean? Physics is broad. Okay. Maybe the telescope would be like the easy way, but it's true that like the main thing I think of with telescopes is like astronomy, and I mean to me that's included in physics, but an apple dropping on its head we could do. I think the cool factor of lasers is right, but I just don't know what, you know, how would you be doing lasers? How does that work? Newton's cradle. I feel like, to me, the image I have of Newton's cradle, we'll definitely do the apple on the head for sure. But, thinking. I feel like I should change this layout. Hold on. This canvas layout needs to be fixed. So we'll go with the apple on the head. We'll go with, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys cook on that. You guys think about it for a bit. I'm gonna draw biology Cappu on looking at a microscope. A t-shirt that says Bazinga. No. Deleting the can I look at periodic table. A laser bouncing off surfaces. I'm gonna need you guys to give me like specific terminology to look up on Google as reference, because I have no clue how to represent that. Would it be like... I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do biology Cappu first. Double slit experiment, true? Well, when you think about it, this isn't super for the general audience. It's for students and faculty. So they probably would know. Anyone who's taken like, you know, first year physics should know what that is. Yeah, you guys are gonna need to think about that for a bit. I think probably the easiest one to do would be the Van der Graaf crazy hair. The most notable physics equation, FMA, equals MC squared. That's the that's the famous one. Full Metal Alchemist. But no, it is force equals mass times acceleration. Okay, biology Cappu looks normal. A bunch of mirrors reflecting to spell SFU? That's... Okay, alright, so Vitri says that we should try and make these accessible to the public just by looking, so... You know, look at a reference picture of person looking at microscope. Okay, that will do. Couple with glasses, cardigan, pencil in the ear. Does that truly embody physics for you? Like, I feel like it's gotta be something, the Rutherford model atom. Well, that's not a bad idea, actually. Atom models are more associated with chemistry than physics. God, oh God, how do I draw a microscope? Time to find out. that's a good one. Here. Hello, hello. I am drawing these creatures that I call Cappus, which are basically they're raccoons turned into red pandas, but for the different departments of science in my university, for the Faculty of Science. So we've successfully finished chemistry with the safety goggles and the test tube and the I gotta look it up again. The phenolphthalein, turning this base pink, and the lab coat, and the pen, and the booties of shame. And now I'm going to draw a biology Cappu with a microscope. We were gonna do physics originally, but then no one could really decide what a physics Cappu would look like. So, still waiting for chat to decide how that would look. Is that a Dr. Stone reference? Based? I'm struggling with this microscope. You did make it in time for bio. Are you a biology enjoyer? The falling anvil motif. Ah, bisque major, I see. What is a simple microscope? Simple microscope. I see. I mean, this seems to be a relatively simple microscope. Hold on. Here. Okay. Am I doing it right? Because, like, it seems like it's pretty common for them to have, like, the multiple, lens length sizes. Cappu with the Greek outfit holding an apple. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. Physics is cooler than that. Right? I kind of like the suggestion of the double slit experiment. I think that could be really cool. Dropping a feather in a bowling ball. But which one is heavy? Which one is heavier? A kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of bowling ball? That is a joke. I know. in case anyone was not aware, that is a joke. I like the sound of that one, Light. I like the... Okay. Does a particle accelerator... Is that, like, visually identifiable? Okay, That may be a bit tricky to draw for a simplistic Cappu drawing. I think that would be of concern. straight, right? The feathers would feel heavier based. Yeah, actually, wait, that's a good question, Vitry. Maybe we should use what's on display at school. I would help, but I never go to Burnaby campus. Hey, if you're offering lights, CS Cappus when? That is dependent on the CS department. If they want one though, they can come to us and ask, and we can do it for free. Okay, so we've got the three different microscope lengths, and then we want it to be. I'm trying to understand how this mentally is shaped. What if it was holding the microscope like a hunting horn? Pendulum could be cool. Or solar system, I mean, solar system is a pretty safe bet, but that kind of ties back to the telescope, which doesn't immediately invoke the image of physics in my mind, I guess. This is harder than I thought for physics. What if I Google pictures of a physicist? Physicist. Okay, it's just Einstein. Oh man. It's just pictures of, like, when I Google physicist to see what a physicist looks like, it's just people standing in front of blackboards writing equations. There's some with, like, pictures next to, like, x-rays, I think. But it's really blackboards with equations. Whereas if I search chemist, you've got all the stock photos of, like, people doing things with test tubes and beakers and flasks. And if I search biologist, it's also stock images of looking at plants and microscopes. So no Cappu with nuke. Yeah, I guess the Van der Graaf generator is kind of our best bet, huh? That does feel like the best option right now. Plants and microscopes. That really is the essence. And that's what we have right now. Microscope time. Chemistry is the only one with a nuclear program. So wait, what you're saying is it wouldn't be inaccurate to draw the Cappu holding a nuke. This is a joke. This is a joke. We will not draw Cappu holding a nuke. Equation sweater and apple on the head. True! Wait! Magnets, how do they work? We could do magnets. Magnets and the apple on the head and crazy hair, and hopefully that's enough. That should be enough, right? That should be enough to indicate physicsness. Ah, hydrate and unrotate. Yeah, I'm unrotating all the time. Drink. That's so true. That's so true. I'm saved. Thank you, Kevin. I just hit save. Oh, like, if you're a physicist, what's... throw us a bone here, man. Yeah, okay. I think the notes to take here are magnets, lasers, apple, and hair. Crazy hair. No, T-Man, we're not doing anvils. Solar system going around the eyes. Interesting. Could be looking at a model of the solar system, maybe. No demon core. We are not. That would be really, really funny, but we are not. Please no Bazinga. However, I think that mentally the image of a Cappu playing with a demon core is extremely funny to me. The demon core physicist versus Breaking Bad chemist, who would win? Wait! That's the one! Rebecca, that's the one! We should just do that! That's so much easier! Chemist always wins! Alright, I'm deleting all this. We'll keep the apple. We'll keep the apple thing. But... prism... rainbow light... and apple. Perfect. Perfect! And we can give extra things like a sweater or a blackboard or something. A photochemist. Dang. I did not even know that was a thing. But you learn something new every day. Okay. Man, this microscope drawing is definitely pushing me to my limits here. What is photochemistry actually? Like, you're taking pictures of chemicals? Of, like, reactions and stuff? That's pretty cool. The chemistry of cameras. Wait. Photo as in light. Ah. Hey, it's a reasonable assumption to make. But that makes more sense, yes. Wait. One of the objectives has to be touching the stage. What does that mean? That sounds important. Light-activated drugs. Wow. That does sound fun. The tube thing needs to touch the slides. Heck! I see. Let me fix that real quick. Like that? That hopefully works. Let me just fix this real quick. Okay, there we go. Problem kind of solved. Now a rectangle. Oh gosh. This is difficult for me. I'm trying, Sugar Lotus. Yeah, I mean, I think... Okay, so there's a light coming out from here, right? Oh, jeez. Okay. You know what we're gonna do to fix this? We're just gonna make this whole thing move. Okay, wait. This needs to be aligned with the light down there, and then this part needs to be moved. I might just delete this and start over. I think that would be easier. Okay, so there's a plate here. This thing is pressed up against the plate, and the plate is attached to this thing, and it should be centered. Come on. And there's like clips on the side. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Now you can see it clearer. Hold on, let me reset my pose. It's not almost 11. There's still 18 minutes before it becomes 11. Okay. Okay. Is that's more right. I think. I hope. I'm trying. I will try and move this closer in so it's in the center. I think we will be able to finish Bio-Cappu, yeah. Alright, Eric. We finished Chemistry Cappu here. And now we're doing this. And I am having great difficulty trying to draw a microscope. No 8-hour stream. Nope. We'll just continue the other ones another stream, okay? But yes. No, no. You do not feel it. That is a fake. Anthrax biologist? The possibilities are endless. But yes, it would be super cute if they were stickers. Thinking about... I think this whole thing needs to move. I vaguely remember my physics teacher saying something along the lines of like, all science is just applied physics? But I guess a chemist would view it differently. Biology is just chemistry that crawls. Physics is just applied math. There's an XKCD for everything. Hold on, I gotta see this. Here it is. Sociology is just applied psychology. Psychology is just applied biology. Biology is just applied chemistry, which is just applied physics. It all comes down to math. And math is just language. And language, it all comes back around. It's a circle. Damn, it's all connected. I guess this back part doesn't need to be the width of this the panel part, so I guess like it would come down here. Yeah, as it turns out. Well, I mean, okay, to be fair, chemistry was pretty easy to figure out. That's got a very clearly defined image. Biology, we got the microscope. It's just that microscopes are pretty tricky to draw, but I'm trying my best. I'm learning. Physics, on the other hand, that is pretty tough. Earth sciences, we can have a... You mentioned rocks, rock Cappu. But yeah, we are kind of in the... We're in the trenches. Ironically, it might even be easier to do, you know, the more specific ones have specific things about them, whereas these are so general that maybe that's what makes it harder. Exactly, it's just too broad. Okay. How's this? How's this? That's a microscope, right? You look at that and you're like, oh, that's a microscope. I will try and, I'll try and fix this thing on the bottom to be a little less ugly. Yippee! That's a microscope. Okay, let me... How do I... Okay, so there's like a light at the bottom. The Cappu is not drinking the fluid. We've established this. Okay. Light at the bottom. This is a very complex looking light. That's a very complex looking microscope. I will just have a thing here. Maybe. I may have shot myself in the foot by using this shape. It's okay. We fix this by making it flat here. Like that. So I am afraid of scientific illustration is definitely beyond my capabilities, and these Cappus are as close as I'm getting to that. Okay, in the back here. Technical diagrams was probably one of my weaker IAT courses. I forget the name of the course though. Was it like IAT 233 or something like that? I'm just gonna erase this and start again, oh my gosh. Ah! Okay. I gotta stay cool. I gotta stay cool. I'm gonna stay cool by doing this. I'm just gonna... This is gonna be straight. This part is straight. Oh god. The cutoff time. Okay. Okay, okay. I thought engineering would be like a lot of blueprints and things like, and circuit diagrams and stuff. Goes to show how much I know. What about like civil engineering? Rebecca, if you gotta go to bed, that is totally understandable. We are night owl students, so that's why we're here, but please do not feel obligated to stay. Formulas and equations. For physics? Okay, you know what? We're just gonna get rid of this line. I think it will make things easier. Yeah, I mean, we talked about like how I googled physics and the only thing... Did I go nuts with that microscope? I don't know anymore. I am struggling out here. Okay, okay, microscope! Ah! Okay, now I can draw the entire rest of the Cappu. Finally. Oh man. Okay, okay, moving. I'm not touching the microscope anymore. I say as I touch the microscope some more. Okay, for real this time, for real this time. We are moving on to the rest of the Kappa right now. I just realized that the eye is no longer, the eye hole is no longer where the eye is. Yes. I am relieved that I no longer have to be drawing the microscope. I've never drawn one before, but now I can say I have. Okay, entire rest of the Kappu go. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I tried really hard. You're right, we should save. I just hit that save button. Okay. 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 This is much more relaxing and peaceful than drawing a technically accurate device. Because the mistakes are less present. We're chilling, we're chilling. All the biologists looking through the microscope, they are happy, so I will draw happy. Oh god, anatomy Kappu, no! Please, no. They're wearing lab coats too. Wait, do you need to wear a lab coat in biology? Okay, they are all wearing lab coats and safety goggles, so I guess. But how do you look through a microscope with safety goggles on? Technically, yes. Oh. The safety goggles too? Very carefully. What happened drawing like? Goof Jug. I'm not sure what you're asking. Okay, you used to take them off, not sure what's done anymore. Well, if we don't have any biologists in chat, then they should have been here. Do I draw? Yeah, I'm drawing right now. You are in fact watching me draw right now. I see. Now I'm conflicted. But like, it does seem like they need to have, the lab coats? Yeah. Glasses wearer here. Okay, let's figure out the rest of the pose. Thank you, yes, do ask. Because we can always make changes to these later. Wait, what do these people do with their microscopes? They're holding the... I forgot about the knob on the side. That's because this thing doesn't have a knob. Okay, no safety goggles in biology. Did you guys wear lab coats, though? That's the question. Because I remember taking entry-level biology and we didn't even have a lab section. We just kind of were in lecture. So I'm not entirely sure. I will draw the lab coat, though. One paw in the air in a yes pose. Okay. No goggles for microscope work. Lab coats depends on the class. I'm inclined to give the lab coat. Oh, I see. Okay, that's fun. Okay, let me add the knob, though. So, God, I said I wasn't gonna do any more of the microscope. And here we are. Okay, lab coat confirmed. Got it. Knight, please. Microscope hard. I do not know how to draw girls. I don't know. Just look at reference picture. Okay, we will have Happy Cappu going. Yes! How? That's true. This Cappu could be a girl. We don't know the gender unless they tell us. Okay, so yes with one arm. Yes, that's true. I am a girl Cappu. No, I'm reconsidering the pose now. Because everyone is holding the... You need to hold the microscope. But he's... Okay. Solution? Make the microscope shorter. Cappu-sized microscope. Right now it's way too long. There we go. Much better. Now, it is within reach. Or I could have made it bigger, that is true. Down. They are using human equipment. That is true. Okay, I think this is working out. The other arm taking notes in a logbook. Ooh, not a bad idea. I'm gonna try and see if I can make Rebecca's vision come to life first, where it's like, yes! No, we are not staying up until 4:20 a.m. this time. We are not. Okay. Paw first. Senior years are able to take notes and look at a microscope at the same time. What power? Unparalleled power. How? Thanks for fact-checking us, Rebecca. Thank goodness. We'll be the first. Is your physics teacher secretly trying to help us out here? That's right. We're setting our own safety rules. Okay, lab coat. Lab coat. Cappus standard. Hello, King Crimson. You made it. But we will not be streaming for much longer, I hope. I think I'm gonna stop after we finish Biologist Cappu. Physics teacher's lurking! Big if true. No, no. We are not doing endurance stream today. Not today. Please. Okay, and then sleeve. How do we feel about the Super Mario Galaxy movie? What's that meme? How does it go? You're a gay? You're Mr. Gay? It's cool. Super Mario Galaxy was like part of my childhood, so I'm excited to see what they'll do. But yeah, that is a good point, Knight. Video game adaptation movies tend to, not historically be good. So I wouldn't hold out much hope, but I'll probably still go watch it. Okay, here's the scarf tucked inside the coat. Oh yeah, the Dungeons and Dragons movie was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts too, King Crimson. But I wouldn't count on it, you know. The Sonic movies are good. At least the first one and second one were pretty good. And the third one had Old Man Yowie, so it was super based. Okay. I think this Cappu's gonna have to be, cut off and not a full body. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? We've got the microscope. We've got the Cappu looking through the microscope. Am I missing anything? No safety goggles as we agreed. Yeah, kind of similar to the drawing Cappu here. Oh yeah, the whiskers! Good call. I always forget those. Yep. Table is covering the feet. Yes. Unlike chemistry, the whiskers probably won't be singed off. Some disembodied feet? No? This is fine. Tail. I don't know if I should draw the tail. Yeah, I'm thinking just a little bit of tail can be peeking out. There. Okay. Biologist Cappu is ready for colors. Finally. I reset myself. And hydrate. And guys, remember to drink water and take a bite of your food if you need to. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Oh yeah, save! Save! Okay. Okay. Let's go. Color time. I'm gonna use a chemistry Cappu as a reference. Alright. Good luck, King Crimson. Godspeed. Okay. Just gotta go fast. Just gotta go fast. We have 20 minutes to finish coloring this. No pressure. Oops. Okay, have a good night, Rebecca. Thanks for coming by. It was really nice to chat to you. And I hope you have fun. And we will send you... Well, we'll send you chemistry and biology, Cappu, first. Thank you, and it was my pleasure. So, have a good night. And good luck with class tomorrow, just like Knight said. I will not be having a good time. Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're so close. We're so close. Just gotta color and shade, and then we're done. Okay. Lab coat white. And then microscope also white. So I might as well just color both on the same layer, which I will. Yep. Okay, the last one. Microscope. By beloathed. Okay, you know what? It's fine, because we are just gonna make it the same color as the lab coat, because screw it! This should be colored too. And this part is also white, and this part is white, and that's the lab coat, and the bottom thing is also white, and we'll make that part black. Okay. 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 Now we color the parts black. So this thing should definitely be black. And these things are also black. And this thing is also black. And this thing. And this thing. Whatever that is. Bam! Microscope! Oh wait, I almost forgot about this. Oops! Bam! Scoped. Get scoped. Hmm? Oh, I see. Okay. Now, the rest of it. I go fast. I go fast. No. Yes. And then... And the fur. Oh, and also the red scarf. There we go. Okay, now I will color the fur, and we will go fast. Cappus are getting an education. That is the goal. They come to university. Get educated, idiot. We love to see it, we really do. I think that we should all learn from their example. Okay. That's a good question, and I think you've got it exactly right. Cappus created here have to get to pay domestic tuition, and anyone that comes through the portal, like me and Faye, we have to pay interdimensional student tuition, which is extremely cringe. But that is exactly right, I think. Okay. I want to say that maybe Cappus work as RAs, like research assistants in labs and stuff, and that's how they survive. Well, I mean, the thing is, we're actually from a different world. Like, if you watched our lore trailer on our channel, you can find out how we got here. So, technically we're interdimensional students, but yes. Yeah. I have ear, and I have tail. That's right, the purple portal. But I believe that Cappus that are created here especially like within SFU's campus, are considered domestic students, so that does make sense. Okay, and then brown. I actually did know that. Well, I didn't know that no raccoons in BC have rabies. That is news to me. But I knew that raccoons are less likely to carry rabies than you might think. That said, you are not supposed to pet the wild animals anyway. Unless they are a Cappu, in which they're not really wild then. Okay, what am I missing here? How wild are Cappus? Well, I would say that we are a intelligent species that are not, like, we're about as civilized as you guys. Most of the time. We are a bit bitey. That's all I'll say. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, that's normal. You know, what's a little bit of a nibble? There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, always pet Cappus, true. Don't worry. We only bite if you're mean. Wait, what do you mean? Like the bite of 87. The bite of 25. Oh, I forgot about the stripe. Oh god, I'm saving, and I looked at the time the moment you said that without realizing it. Oh god, oh Christ. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just gotta shade faster. This is not the right color. I am almost done. I am! Ugh, I can't figure out the lighting. I think I shouldn't overthink it. Oh, that looks ugly though. Oh no. No! No, 9 minutes! Why won't this color? Okay. Okay, so we're probably not gonna end at 11:30, but we'll be close. We'll be close. He'll be fine. I just gotta lock in. I just gotta lock in hard right now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. We just gotta lock in like really hard right now. I think that like I'm starting to get worse. my art quality is starting to go down because I'm panicking. I gotta chill. It'll be fine. It's not funny. Relax. I gotta relax. I gotta relax. Okay. Guys, it's going okay. It's going okay. See? It's coming along okay. No problemo. And this should technically be shaded because it's covered by this thingy on top. And so that is what I will do. It will be. Okay. And And then, and then. No, I don't. No, I don't. You're right. There is a light here, but it comes up like this, right? Like it points, it shines it directly into the plate. Okay. Next. I will, yes, I believe that is how microscopes work, I'm pretty sure, from what I've seen. Okay, shading. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh. On the fur. 5 minutes to go. It's been almost 3 hours. Like, that's a very bold assumption to make. To say when instead of if, but yes. Wait, what do you mean misleading? You saying my microscope drawing is bad? Oh. Yeah, that's fair, actually. That's totally fair. That is 100% reasonable. I will draw the slide. It's here. Okay? I'm trying. I'm gonna color it in. Chill. One thing at a time. There's your slide. Okay, what else? I'm panicking because the mitochondria. Save me, mitochondria! Save me! I know, the M. I was in the middle, I was gonna shade the fur and then I forgot, I got distracted. No. Okay, we're doing it. Kinda. The M, okay, the M, Okay, okay. And the ears. Guys. Nope, that's the wrong color. That's better. Okay, that's good. And just color the line art a bit. I know it's 11:29 right now. I know. That's okay. That's okay. And then no, not 3 hours. No, 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 no. I know it's 11:30. I know. Please. I just need more time. We're close. We're close. I just gotta do it. I'm doing it, okay? I know it's 11:30 now. I know it is. But it's okay. Because... That's right! The loading screen doesn't count! Thank you, Alt-Light. But it's okay, I just gotta lock in a little harder. I just... Okay, the coat. The coat. Ember Masterpiece! Thank you for having faith in me! Don't jinx it! Night, don't jinx it! Oh yeah, I was gonna say for the Kyla enjoyers in chat, we're working on something Kyla related that will come out tomorrow, so look forward to that. It's I'm reviewing Pemascape. Very, very serious review. So that'll be cool. Thank you, Larry. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Yeah! Yeah! We are working on long form content actually, but it is this one's gonna be short, but it's 3 minutes. I think it's gonna be like 2-3 minutes, so kind of a long short. Long short. Yes, I will do scarf shading. I promise. Yeah! But yes, we've been talking about doing long form content for a long time and I really wanted to, I just haven't had time. But I will! I will! Actually, one of the topics that I wanted to do was like the thing that I talked to you guys about like why I don't watch VTubers and talking about the niche of why isn't there educational content, and I want to fill that niche, I guess. Learning about the biology of Cappudachi. But yeah, I actually made a list after our conversation on like the last stream. I ended up making a list. People in Discord maybe saw it, but like I made a list of all the educational content creators that I like, and it turned out to be a pretty long list. And I'm like, oh, I forgot to tell you guys that so after I forget which stream it was, after one of the streams, someone messaged me on Twitter to give me recommendations for VTubers that do educational content. And there was one that I really liked. Like, her name is Faye Drosera, and she was a med student. I don't know if she recently graduated. But she does like presentations about med stuff, and I think that was really interesting. I watched her entire... Also, I will say that it was basically like, she had like presentation slides that she presented on stream and then cut it down and edited it into into a long form video, which I really liked. So check her out, Phaedra Sarah. I followed her and then she followed me back on Twitter, which was very cool. But yeah, sorry, graduated from med school not as a VTuber, but like she's an indie with like only a few thousand subs, so I was like, oh, this is really cool and totally up my alley and interesting. I'm not a med student, but it was interesting for me. So yes. And yes, the Google Doc. Yes, Google Docy. Okay. Don't worry. Convocation, not now. Okay, the last thing is to do shading on the I actually forgot to add a little bit of shiny on this SCIENCE Cappus, but luckily we haven't exported it yet, so there's still time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We are pretty much... I can't say that I'm done just yet. I can't. But we're close. We're getting close. Would a student ID work here? In what context are you referring? Okay. Cappu ID? True? I think that, I mean, Cappus are students just like anyone else, so they would also have a student ID. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, am I missing anything now? Am I missing anything now? I feel like that's everything. I feel like I got everything. Right? Right? Oh god. Kyle is about to go live in like 20 minutes? I don't know how people who watch streamers do it, man. No, I will not out-endurance her. I will not, Snot Eater. I will not. Guess what? We are finished. We are finished? Redirect Kyla? Raid with all 18 of you. Okay, I am gonna do this. I don't know if we did we ever figure out stream redirects? I'm not sure if we did. Ah, I see one thing I forgot. I need to do this on the whiskers. Oh, we did. Great. Okay. Blam. Now, the last step is, I just gotta do this, and this, and this. Oh yeah, that is a bit too bright. Okay, guys, I think it's done. Kabu, biologist Kabu, finish. Let me hide all the other junk. Okay. Yippee! Yippee! Thank you! I hope Rebecca likes them. Oh man. Yes. Get the Kabu's getting an education. We love to see it. And I will also go get an education. I will go. I'm just looking over it, looking for any more problems if I'm missing anything. Light? We'll see what happens. Kappu will not drink the liquid, I agree. Okay. I will save. Save! Thank you for the reminder, Kevin. I just hit save. I will crop these for individual use. Save as PNG. Nope. Light, I'm not flipping the canvas. It's simply better that I don't see it. I'm simply better off not knowing. We will not color the table. It is easier that way. Mostly because I don't want to draw the entire rest of the table, and it's easier to just have the line there, I think. Good night. Good night, everyone, and oh, announcements. So we have an important announcement to make on Wednesday, and also it's gonna be karaoke, and it's gonna be really fun. I promise we're not bad at singing. I promise. So please come. Chemistry. So Wednesday will be fun, and hope to see y'all there, and stay tuned for the next one. Yes, karaoke. And is there anything else I need to announce? I mean, we do have one announcement on Wednesday, and actually we have two announcements on Wednesday. Two announcements that are important on Wednesday. So stay tuned. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Have fun if you're going to Kyla's stream, and see you all in the next one. Bye! Oh, yeah, thank you for the reminder, Kevin. I will send the brush that I like to use, the painting brush, in Discord. Now, get some sleep!